seem to be posted everywhere here. Maybe I should write pigeon thief on it. It doesn't look very stable. Whoever lives here doesn't own anything worth locking away. This door belongs to someone. I think it'd be rude to take it with me. The staggering phosphos. Why is it staggering? Oh, the little boy's playing. I used to play Escape from the Palace. Conroy even played with me. I never won. Hi, little guy.
Friend or enemy?
Friend?
I guess if you were an enemy, you would let me know. My name is Detza. Gentleman, adventurer, and explorer of everything unknown. Name your request.
What kind of map is that?
It's a treasure map. It will lead me to the Bazillion's treasure.
That sounds awesome. Where is the treasure?
It says it's somewhere in the root forest.
Oh, in Asposia's most dangerous place? Nobody's ever returned alive from that forest.
Yeah, I know. I was there once with a boy from the neighborhood hunting for gorfs. I tied him to a tree. He was never to be seen again.
Oh.
Yeah, but my mom said he's in a better place now.
Are you sure that this is a treasure map? It looks like a knitting pattern to me.
Oh, come on! Do I look like I can't tell a treasure map from a knitting pattern?
No, yes. I mean, of course, but I think that...
Listen, I will tell you what I've been trying to tell my mom, and the judge, and the uncle who wanted to discuss my dreams with me. If I tell you it's real, then it's real!
Can I have a look at the treasure map?
No! I want to find the Bazillion's eyes!
Is that your phosphos?
Yes, its name is Foss. I saved it.
You did? How so?
It was captured on Asposia's highest tower.
Isn't Asposia's highest tower the lighthouse that doesn't shine anymore? Yes, I remember Conroy telling me that the phosphos there had been stolen from the tower.
Not stolen. Freed.
Oh. Wouldn't it be easier to have another pet? Like a tiny, soft tumble mouse?
I used to have many tumble mice, but they always flew around all over the place.
Oh, so they were blown away from you?
They wanted to escape, but I stopped them.
I see. And how did you do that?
I stapled them to the ground.
Oh.
So they stayed.
Oh.
Yes, I also used to have 2 spindle pillars. They always wanted to crawl away too.
Ah.
So I stapled them.
Oh.
I also had a wooloof.
Oh no.
But it didn't want to stay either.
Please, don't continue.
Yes, Mom told me to keep my hands off the animals.
Yes.
And off staples.
Nowadays, phosphos are rare animals.
I know. That's why it was so hard to get this one here.
Have you ever thought about adopting any pet other than a phosphos?
Like what?
Well, maybe one that's, a little more durable. Like a brick. Oh, what a nice pot.
Did you just call it a pot? This helmet saved my life 1,000,000 times. Like when I had to fight the root trolls.
Uh-huh. How did you do that?
Fire?
Are you talking about that big fire 2 years ago?
Otherwise, the root trolls would have destroyed all of Asposia. And the big flood extinguished the fire.
You did that as well?
If the question implies that I saved everybody's lives, the answer would be yes.
It's good that you have such a wild imagination. But don't you think your mum noticed her pot is missing?
It's a helmet. It's made of steel-aluminium. I still remember how I fought off the legendary Gorf army, and how the Gorfs returned to the root forest.
Does your mum know you're playing here all by yourself?
Yeah, and she said if I wanted to, I'm even allowed to spend the night outside.
That's, understandable. Is the helmet bulletproofed?
Unfortunately not. I tested it.
How?
I'm not allowed to talk about it until the trial.
What is the Basilion's treasure?
The Basilion's treasure is so secret that nobody knows what it looks like. But it's most likely in a treasure chest.
And what did the Basilions put into the chest?
Their eyes.
Oh, yuck. What would you do with them?
I don't know. I guess I will try to break them.
So, you're looking for the Basilion's eyes?
Yes! How many times do I have to tell you? If I'd had these stones, I could have turned Asposia's enemies into rock.
Who are Asposia's enemies?
Ha! It could potentially be anybody. Absolutely anyone.
Well, that's it. Enjoy your game.
What game?
Okay. I wonder what he's done to incur the Basilion's wrath. Better not. I might knock him over. Just remember the incident 10 years ago. The scholars still call it Domino Day. This was either caused by a Basilion attack, or someone built a house without a roof. Today, jaw shatterer for Aspiri. This must be a dentist's office. Doesn't come off. Someone must have nailed it down. Wow, a real wind monk. What an honor. What is he doing? If I didn't know better, I'd say he's gambling and drinking alcohol.
Come on, come on. Oh, damn.
Hello. Wow, you're Malleus, the wind monk of the valleys.
Ow! What the? Basilions? Are you there?
No, I'm afraid not. It's only me, Robert. I'm so glad to meet you personally.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're disturbing me?
What are you doing?
I'm, meditating.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Fun? If this was fun, it wouldn't have anything to do with religion.
But what?
I'm, looking for inspiration.
From a slot machine?
Well, yes. Yes, well, until the inspiration finds me, it can't hurt to use the time practically.
Right. That makes sense. Somehow. But what does gambling have in common with inspiration?
There are many ways of meditating. Just believe me, it will calm the Basilions.
But Conroy is calming them.
With meditation and discipline, I will... Are you still there?
Yes.
Where did I leave off? Oh, yes, I will wear this robe with dignity again. Bro, damn it! That was all my money. Well, one last round.
So how does that work with the inspiration?
Your little brain wouldn't grasp it anyway. Yes, high score. Order another beer.
But why do you believe that your gambling and beer drinking will calm the Basilions?
The Basilions are puzzling. Now go away and let me drink. Meditate.
Have you seen a girl with a pigeon?
No. Are you talking about Laura? Yes, he visits me in the bar from time to time and brings me some root tea. Nice girl. Always realizes when she's disturbing.
She stole from Conroy.
That's an outrageous accusation. The poor thing has strayed from the right path.
If she left the path, where can I find her?
Rarely have I met such a non-spiritual root head like you.
Non-spiri... what?
Ah, forget it.
Does that mean you know where she is?
I just told you that she has left the right path. I don't know where she went.
Does Conroy know what you're doing here?
Well, not exactly. It, would be nice if it stays that way. If you know what I mean.
What should stay what way?
Exactly.
What?
That's the spirit.
What spirit?
We understand each other.
Understand what?
Good.
What's good? I could ask Conroy if he would help.
No thanks. I don't want to waste his time. Conroy is busy calming the Bazillions.
Yes, they become enraged pretty quickly.
If I would have known how hot-tempered they are, I would have chosen another job, believe me.
Aren't you afraid that the Bazillions will turn you into stone?
If they do, it probably means that I deserve it.
I'm sure that it wasn't only your fault with the Bazillions.
Of course it was my fault. I'm only waiting to find out what I've done wrong.
Good. I'll go now.
One moment, only one more game.
He seems to come here frequently.
Actually, he never leaves.
Hello? He's smiling in his sleep. He seems to be happy.
Sweetheart, he's wasted.
Oh. What does it say? Content absolutely lethal. Serve with a slice of lemon and a cocktail umbrella. No, I won't drink anything with a skull on the label. I've made that mistake before. Another sinner that the Bazillions have turned into stone. I wonder what he's done. No, I think the poor guy has suffered enough. That is by far the ugliest canary I've ever seen.
Dog.
Cat, what game is this?
Oh, honey.
Hey there, little guy. Can I pet you? He seems to be busy. Seems like he's here often. No, I'll leave him alone to whatever he's doing. There are a lot of colored balls in there. I get the feeling that they're looking at me. I need to insert a coin. Wow, that's the barmaid. She's really pretty. It's fascinating what time can do to a woman. Now is not the right time for that. That must be the barmaid. I've never seen such a female Asposian before. Actually, I've never seen any female Asposian in the monastery. Hello. Are you the head of this establishment?
I have no idea, sweetie. But I'm the owner of this bar. How about a jaw shatterer?
Oh, what?
It's a liqueur. The specialty of the house.
Thanks, but I'd rather not.
Maybe a head cracker then? Or a lava streamer?
All of that sounds rather violent.
Violent? You probably mean easily flammable, sweetie. You look like you could use some more hair on your chest.
Thank you so much. I will drink it later if I intend to kill myself. Have you seen a girl with a pigeon? Her name's Laura.
Oh, sweetie, I meet a ton of people here. Why are you looking for her?
She has something that belongs to me.
I can imagine that. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't help you with that.
Oh, a small wooloof.
Yes, isn't he cute? I got him after my last husband left. He eats and sleeps the whole day, just like my husband used to. You can barely tell the difference between them.
Your husband? Where did he go?
He wanted to run away, but he didn't get far.
What do you mean?
He's right there. You can recognize him by his long nose and the coat hanger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, he hasn't been the same since he got turned to stone.
The man at the slot machine is a wind monk. Can you believe that? He's one of the great three.
Him? That old pincer is a regular here.
But don't you feel honored that a real wind monk comes to your bar?
As if I would need that. A monk in my bar. I was wondering why the Basilians haven't been in here yet.
Should they? Are you a sinner?
You know, sweetie, back in the day, men worshipped me. Believe it or not.
Okay, then I don't believe it. Is he really in here gambling every day?
Oh, when that old moron lost his wind fountain, he became a gambler. You could never get him straightened out again. I'd bet my garter on that.
What's a garter?
Believe me, sweetie, if you get to see one, you're not going to be interested in what it's called.
Why not?
Oh, forget it. You'll figure it out.
Figure what out?
Maybe you won't.
Bye.
Take care, sweetie.
Oh my gosh, are those arms hanging out of the window? I hope the person belonging to those arms is still attached to them. Hello up there. Can you hear me?
Who's there? Friend? Enemy? Fan?
I believe... friend?
Oh, how nice to welcome a visitor.
Why are you in prison?
Oh, that's a long story. I used to be one of Asposia's tailors, but the wind gods found my robes to be too provocative. They attacked the city, and Conroy captured me for my own safety. Against my will. Actually, the story's not that long.
You have to be Asposia's best tailor.
Oh, I'm only a small stitch in the unending scarf of history.
So you're a tailor?
Oh, young friend, it's a lot more than a job. It's a calling. The needles are mental extensions of my arms. You have to become one with the fabric. The material has to flow through you.
So you're a tailor?
Yes. You can't imagine how much I miss knitting.
How come you're a tailor? With those arms, you look like you could chuck an anvil.
Oh, you sound like my dear parents. They always wanted me to become a bouncer. But I discovered my love for yarn early on. I used to crochet in secret. under my blanket. From there, it was only a matter of time until I worked with harder fabrics. At the age of 14, I started working with pillow lace. What could I say? My dad found out about my secret crocheting and threw me out. I spent several years on the street before a rich wool magnate picked me up.
That's fascinating.
Oh, I was a seamster like everybody else. The wool magnate discovered my talent and presented me to the right people, and, well, my career started.
Wow, it's great how far you've come.
Yes, and now I'm here.
You must have seen a lot of things as a tailor.
Oh, yes, I remember the big fashion shows, the stunning robes, the patterns. I was a trendsetter. I was an icon. All that's in here are rags, in different shades of gray. Hideous.
If you miss knitting that much, I can help you.
Yes. Can you get me out of here? Oh, God, I've been waiting years for this moment.
Actually, I was hoping you could knit something for me. I mean, if you miss it that much and all.
Oh, yes, sure, that's also very, What do you want me to knit for you?
A onesie. Well, only if you want to.
Oh, and then you get me out of here? I know. Conroy brought me here for my own safety. But I'd rather be turned into stone than spend another day in this cell.
Well, I guess I can see what I can do.
Great, okay. Well, then I need a knitting pattern, needles, and, what fabric are we looking for?
Strawberry yarn would be best.
Okay, well, I'm familiar with that. I used to have strawberry yarn when I was, well, free.
But I really can't promise you anything.
That's okay. This is the most hope I've had in years.
That's, really tragic. But back to the onesie.
Feel free to ask whatever it is you want to know.
The onesie should be made from strawberry yarn.
Oh, I remember that material well. I designed the 3 Wind Monks' fashionable robes. They were made from finest strawberry yarn. The material is extremely rare and very expensive.
The baby insists on it. I guess I'll have to come up with something else. Where can I get strawberry yarn?
It's the holy material. Only the Wind Monks' robes are allowed to be made from it.
Do you really require needles to knit?
Yes, call me old-fashioned, but I can't knit without needles.
Where are your needles?
Oh, I've no idea. Knitting is a passion, do you understand? When the passion of knitting takes over, things can get lost.
Where can I get a knitting pattern?
Think of something. I suggest something to you. You take your time and get the pattern, and I will wait here.
Where can I get such a knitting pattern?
There used to be a knitting pattern store on Storm Avenue, but it closed down.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Well, come up with something.
Oh, yes. About the onesie.
Yes, it will turn out fabulous.
Unfortunately, I still don't have everything we need for it.
Ask me anything you want.
Okay, I'm going now.
Oh. Okay, I'll stay here, yes.